Hello, welcome to Costa Car Trader. I'm Chris and this is my Porsche Boxster S. My model Boxster is the 986 version. It has several distinctive features, one of it which is the headlights. They call this the fried egg look because it sort of comes down to here and looks like a fried egg. The earlier models, they've done away with this and they just have the oval headlights. Another feature that distinguishes the 986 model is the vents. They're much smaller on the earlier models. On the later models they stretch further down in the body. One thing you've got to be careful of with these is opening the door. Before you pull the door open, you've got to hold the handle up and let the window drop slightly, then you can open the door. If you don't do that, if you just pull the door open, it catches the roof and it will later start to pull this plastic away and can damage the roof. So my Porsche Boxster, it sits on a set of 19-inch wheels and it has double ventilated discs, which are the same brakes that are on Porsche 911. Now they only have these particular brakes on the 3.2S. The other versions, the 2.7, 2.5, it's much smaller brakes. So the stopping power on this is much better. This Boxster is actually a 2000 model. But it's been really looked after. The inside is immaculate, the outside is in pretty good condition. There's a few little scratches here and there, but what do you expect for a car that's 20 years old? For a roadster, this has quite a large amount of boot space, which is surprising. In the front you can fit a medium-sized suitcase easy enough, and in the boot you can fit 2 hand luggages and maybe more. And you've also got a few little areas inside the car if you need that extra space, but all in all I'm quite impressed with the amount of space this car has. The interior is starting to look a bit dated now, but it's got everything you need. Air conditioning, stereo. This particular model has heated seats. It has a Bose entertainment system, but the only problem is it's a cassette player. You don't see many of these around anymore, but luckily enough the previous owner actually had an auxiliary system fitted, so you can just plug your phone in and play your tunes off your phone easily enough. Okay, let's put the roof down and take this for a ride. It's quite easy. You just undo the catch, hit the button, and down it comes. It takes just a few seconds and then you can enjoy the glorious sunshine in sunny Spain. Off we go. I think I'm going to need my sunglasses for this one. We're in the middle of January now and the weather over here in Spain is just absolutely gorgeous. You know, clear skies, the sun's shining. This is a perfect weather for this car. You know, it does get a little bit chilly in the evenings, but if you go out in the sun during the day, it's absolutely lovely. And for those who do feel the cold a bit, this car's got heated seats, so you can have your body warm and the roof down and enjoy the sun. It's fantastic. So I've had this car now for about 3 months. I haven't really spent any money on it. I just cleaned it up and just made it look nice, and there's nothing really to do to it. The car's fantastic. It's really been well looked after. spoiler which comes up and down automatically to give the car stability at speeds, but you can't see nothing through this rearview mirror, so you've got no idea if it's coming up or down. So what Porsche have done is they've put a little sensor on the dashboard which flashes red to indicate when the spoiler is coming up and down. It's a cool little idea, so you know what's going on around the car as you're driving it. You know, the 19 inches, it does make the car look a lot nicer, but it does make it feel a bit rougher on the roads. I don't mind sacrificing a tiny little bit of comfort for style. I suppose a tall person in this car, their head would stick out a little bit and maybe feel the wind. But I'm 5'5" and I could just feel the tops of my hair blowing about. But apart from that, it's fine. Wow. You put your foot down in this car and you can feel yourself being pinned to the seat. You know, there's not many cars around you can actually get this satisfaction for such little money. This Boxster I picked up in Spain for 10,000 euros, and it's an amazing car. Oh, here we go, roadworks in the middle of nowhere. Well, actually these traffic lights, they have a countdown, that's pretty cool. 30 seconds to wait. So this automatic box, you have the option to select it into manual, and if you want that bit of power, you've got kick down as well. You put your foot down, it drops down a gear, but I tend to find in this that even when you kick it down, it doesn't bring the revs high enough to give you that boost of power. So you do have controls on the steering wheel which allow you to manually override what gear you're in. So when I want that little boost of power, I give it the kick down, then nudge it down again on the steering wheel so it drops down 2 gears, and then it gives you that really big boost. You tend to find with these cars as well that when you're driving at the low revs, say between 1 and 3,000 revs, it drives a bit like a normal car. You don't feel the power that much. You only actually feel the power really kick in when you hit 4,000. And after 4,000 revs, this thing just flies. I was toying with the idea of getting a roadster, and there's plenty of options out there. You've got the Mazda MX-5, you've got the Audi TT, you've got the BMW Z4, Z3. There's so many to choose from, but I went for the Porsche because at the end of the day, Porsche is Porsche. You know, it's a whole different ball game. You feel the difference in quality. It actually feels like a proper sports car. It's built for racing. You know, it's a pedigree. So this particular Boxster that I have is the 3.2S, it's the top model. It produces about 252 brake horsepower, but of course the car is coming on 20 years old now, so the chances of it having all those horses are quite slim. But even if it has lost a bit of power, it's still bloody quick, it's still enjoyable. The acceleration, it's like an addiction. You just want to hear the roar of that engine all the time. It's amazing. It's a thrill. And And the engine, this is a mid-engine car, and it sits just right behind the drivers here. In fact, you can put your hand here on the carpet, and sometimes you can feel the warmth of the engine. So that when you put your foot down, you've got the engine right behind you, screaming at you to go faster and faster. This is awesome. I've seen a few videos on YouTube where people have managed to enhance their Boxsters by tweaking here, tweaking there. I might actually do a few of these upgrades and then post videos in the future showing if it actually works or not, because some people say, hey, it works. Some people say, don't waste your money, it makes no difference. So I would be kind of curious to try it myself and see what the results are. For anyone considering to buy a Porsche Boxster, I would say go get one. You won't regret it. They're fun. You can get them so cheap now. You can pick them up for 10 grand in Spain. You can get them even cheaper in the UK. I've seen the 3.2S is going for around about 5,000, 6,000. It's just stupid money. And it's such an amazing car for that amount of money. If you're thinking of get one, go get one. I can imagine the value of these just they probably hit the lowest point now, so I think the value can only go up. So if you buy one, I can't see you losing money on it. Oh, I love this car. I love everything about it. Well, there's one or two little things that annoy me, but you know, you don't mind, you put up with it. What do you expect with a sports car? But I'll be making another video about the 5 things I love about the Porsche Boxster and 5 things I hate. So keep following the video series, and that'll be coming up shortly. So don't forget to keep an eye out for our magazine, Costa Car Trader. We have everything to do with the motor trade in the Costa Blanca area. We've got cars for sale, adverts for mechanics, repairs. Anything to do with motoring, it's in our magazine. We also have articles as well, which are interesting to read. It's updated monthly. We list events, clubs. So if you're into cars, look out for us. You'll find us in supermarkets like Iceland, Mercadona. It's a free magazine, so just pick one up and have a browse. Orange plantations, lemon plantations, you've got the mountains, you've got the blue sky. You know, it's sunny in Spain for like over 300 days of the year. It's fantastic. It really is the perfect country to have a car like this. I see videos of people who have like convertibles in the UK. In fact, I don't understand that. Every time I go to the UK, there's convertibles everywhere. Do they ever put the roof down on their cars? It's just such crappy weather over there. Feel free to become part of our community. You know, comment on the videos. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Suggest things. What do you want to see? You know, we're making these videos for you guys, the viewers, the readers of our magazine. So tell us what you want, and we'll make it happen. Yeah, so I hope you liked the video, and we're going to be producing a lot more videos like this throughout the year. So hit the subscribe button, like it, comment, share, help us grow the community. Well, thanks for watching.
Mm-hmm.